Hi. For the last week, I've been sidelined with a cough Las Vegas throat thing. Lots of TV time and lots of time to read. Hence, 2 recommendations. When Oprah Winfrey's new network announced its new shows last year, I looked forward to seeing Rosie O'Donnell's new show. I had liked Rosie O'Donnell years ago on her own show, and I liked her sometimes when she was on The View, and I wondered what would happen on the new show. I did watch the new show, a variety show in Oprah's old studio. Parts of the new show, the Rosie show, I liked. Parts I didn't. I TiVo'd the show, but found some days I skipped through parts of it very quickly. She did a quiz show segment that was cute the first time I saw it, but then it got a little... Earlier this year, Rosie's show changed formats twice. The second time, I fell in love with Rosie all over again. Despite news about people losing jobs with the format changes, and even reports that the Rosie show might move to New York. I'm from Chicago, where the show was filmed, and I liked the Chicago vibe. But as a viewer, the behind-the-scenes stuff really isn't my problem. Instead of the Rosie show being a variety show with an audience, the program is now Rosie One-on-One. Rosie and a guest or 2 talk for an hour, no audience. Rosie looks great, and she's a wonderful interviewer, well prepared and having a great rapport with her guests. Rosie's interview with Chelsea Handler, for example, was the first one I had seen in which Handler came across as a real person. Not a comedian looking for laughs and not an 8-minute soundbite in between commercials on The View. Rosie seems kinder than in the past, but if pushed, still has an edge. I love her occasional commentaries at the beginning of the show, and she does still express her opinions, though she isn't usually spitting fire when she does so. So now I find myself watching entire Rosie shows and loving them. Because I like the show so much better now, I wonder why so little publicity has been given to the quality rather than the backstage intrigue. The other day I thought the New York Times had finally seen the light because they had a headline called Rosie the Remake, but the story was about robots. So on my small internet platform, I will shout to the world, if you can get the OWN network, give the new Rosie show a try. I think it is now one of the best interview shows on TV. Amen. My second recommendation is the book Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson. It's already a bestseller, so I'm not breaking any grounds with my recommendation. The story is absolutely fascinating, and you can't help asking yourself if you would have survived working for this particular genius. You won't regret the time you spend with Steve Jobs, the book. Rosie and Mr. Jobs, thank you for helping me pass my time at home so pleasantly. See you next time.